I'm Christopher Dierig, owner and architect at S3 Architecture.
I'm Doug Maxwell, partner at S3 Architecture. We are a modernist design firm, and we practice a version of modernism that we've come to term Upstate modern. This is a blend of modern minimalism with natural materials, textural elements, sustainable building approaches, and heritage forms. The result is a very approachable form of architecture in context of the natural setting.
We designed and marketed this home design after coming to that site and really falling in love with it. And we designed the house itself in response to the actual site. Sited next to this beautiful pond, we actually noticed that the reeds of the pond were very striking, and they created this sort of vertical lines in contrast to the flatness of the pond itself. And when we designed the reed house, we used that as inspiration for the vertical lines of the wood siding that go up the side of the house and then over the roof line.
It's a pavilion-style home comprised of 3 volumes, a living volume, a bedroom volume, and a primary suite. Each of these volumes have a lot of glazing, really meant to capture the views of the natural landscape and bring the outdoors in. Given the siding of the home, we really wanted a purity of form with the architecture of the home, and the materiality was really key to that. Having a consistent material that wrapped the entire envelope of the house. The material itself, the thermo spruce, needed to be highly durable and long-lasting, and we love the richness and the deepness of the color of the product. The thermal modification process gives it a really interesting caramel color and a depth of character. We ran across Delta Millworks really based on their quality products and the wide range of products that they offer, very artistic finishes and materials that work really well with our aesthetic. We really love working with their team. They're highly communicative and have been great advisors for us to pick the right material over the years.
We did a lot of research while selecting the material for the thermo spruce with Delta Millworks and looking at case studies, and we know from other examples that it performs very well in these tough winters. We have had some really heavy rainstorms this summer, and we're very happy to say that the thermo spruce and the rain screen system is operating 100% to our design intent.
The thermo spruce is a really beautiful product. It is surprisingly soft to the touch. There's a little bit of a shimmer to it in sunlight, which we think is very interesting. Everyone who sees it thinks it's just absolutely gorgeous. We first started using it in decking applications because it's really easy to work with and it has a very soft touch to it and highly durable. And we love it in the cladding applications like at the Reed house. It has a deep caramel color that is produced by the thermal modification process. And over time, it grays slightly with the weathering, the natural weathering in an unstained format. And this gives it a very deep richness of character and kind of a warm gray finish that we think is beautiful. The thermal modification process gives it a high degree of durability. It's very long lasting and allows us to apply the material unstained. We really like the idea of the natural character of the wood, the natural color of the wood being expressed as opposed to a more artificial stain look.
The Reed House rain screen system is what we call a ventilated facade. And so what that means is we apply the cladding to spacers which are held off of the underlying sheathing of both the walls and the roof of the house, and that allows for air movement and for water flow behind the product and to get down out of the rain screen system itself. Due to the fact that there's so much wood product in the Hudson Valley, wood-clad and framed buildings are very abundant here, and we really love that. When we were designing the Reed House, we were able to use the wood in its natural form instead of painted because it's thermally modified and a very stable material. So we're able to use the wood in a very modern way, but still paying homage to the vernacular.
We love the proximity to the pond, we love the park-like setting, and we really wanted to pay homage to the natural context with the architectural design of the home and materiality.